Wow. Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I had to put on the laughing emoji because I was choking off. I was coughing. Had to get my cough out. Okay, but anyway, how was everyone doing today? Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a gossip chats. I don't know how long we're gonna be here. I'm not gonna say it ain't gonna be long because I talk too damn much. Okay, but honey, this little cough is not going away too much, but still, at least I'm here. Okay, but it is some things to get into. Look, it ain't many things, but it's some things. Okay, some things here, some things there, some things everywhere. Okay, but y'all know first things first. If you have not done so already, please take a moment to do what? Subscribe to my channel. To become a whole JayBird, and dot. Okay. Make sure to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. Do not forget to what? Like the video. Okay. Like the video. Comment in the comment section. Okay. Share the video. Okay. And the things that we know we all supposed to do. I am here. Hi. Hello to the people. Okay. I was around here eating too. Let me be sure to give you a little baby wipe. Baby wipe. If you do not know, I have baby wipes all over my house because I feel like you should not wipe your face with dryness. Okay, it makes your face feel like an alien. Okay, so I'm always baby wiping my face. Okay, but anyway. Okay, how was everyone's, what's today, Monday? Happy Monday. Honey, this cough is crazy. Because as soon as I hit, go live, a coughing fit started, child. And I'm like, no, not right before my live round here. I don't want to be on a thing, spreading the germs, through the internets and the interwebs or whatever. But hi to the people who are here in the live. Thank y'all for being here for the live. Girl, And I would thank y'all for watching the replay as well. Okay. Hello to all the people. Hi, hi, hi. I hope everybody had a great Monday. Hey, my. I just talked to you. Okay. Hello to the people. Hi, hi, hi. Everyone having a good day. Okay. Hi, girl. Hi, hi. We are here to have a good time. Now, let me drink a little bit of water. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Let's hope that fix it. Okay. Honey, the people around here is tripping. Okay, the people around here is tripping. It's weird because it don't be a whole lot of stuff going on, but it still be things to discuss because people tripping and having babies and having Twitter rants and leaving wives and then people trying to slut shame people as if who somebody slept with, can excuse them from being shot. I don't know what in the world is going on. I don't know why people on Beyonce's internet and, and God's earth, just being foolish or whatever. But I needed to stop. I needed to cease because the more y'all around here being crazy and foolish, the more I have to come talk about y'all. Okay, so I'm still gonna have that. Anyway, look, I don't know why my throat is being an alien. Okay, my throat, usually be chilling out or whatever, but right now it does not want to cooperate. It's making me mad. Okay, look, do not forget. Look, I won't be live tomorrow. I have something to do tomorrow, but if y'all do not know, it is tons of content where on my channel. Boom, add it in. So make sure that y'all be around here looking at everything, okay? Looking at past live streams, looking at my other videos that are played above as premieres. I did a couple shorts today, okay? Shorts meaning short videos, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make sure to be around here participating in my foolishness, okay? Because YouTube being real weird, okay? It's being real weird. I don't know if I thought out the algorithm or what's going on, honey, but I need y'all to go ahead and do what y'all do at JayBirds and be participating in the stuff. Okay, that's it. Let's get into what we came here to get into, okay, because we're almost 10 minutes and I don't want to be on all night because I'm sleepy a little bit and I want a little bit of a nap. Okay. Hey, cousin. Hey, Nay. Hey, Nay. That is my cousin. Hey, cousin. So I have one little thing of some looks I wanted to discuss because I did not do, I think with the People Choice Awards because it was I didn't care that much or whatever. I had all the look down pat and other stuff happened and I had to just scrap it. But I want to get into these 3 looks today. Okay. We have Kelly Rowland. We have Tracy Ellis Ross, and we have Lala Anthony. Did she used to come by Anthony? Is it just Lala now? Maybe it's just Lala. I don't know. But, they was around here in outfits, and I said, let's discuss. Now, to me, each of these looks are for different occasions. Okay? Each of these looks also are for different women. Let's start with Kelly Rowland. Okay? Kelly Rowland around here looking amazing. Okay? And I'm like, hey, Kelly Rowland, I like your thigh. Okay, what's going on with your thigh? And I was like, you know what? It's the thing to do. Okay, put that thigh out and let it be there. And then if nobody else knows it, her thigh looks amazing. We like the thigh. And I'm like, I'm gonna discuss. Anyway, it's okay. You're not late. Angie. We just getting started. Okay, we just around here getting started and stuff. Okay, we early in it. Okay, leave Tracy alone. Okay, get off Tracy. We had this talk. Stop it. Anyway, hey him. But yeah, we on Kelly right now. Okay, Kelly, her thigh, her brown thigh. Okay, her little thigh out, cute shoes, cute bob. Sometimes I want to cut my hair in a bob, but I don't want to be able to not put my hair in a ponytail. And so I feel like sometimes the thing to do is put your hair in a ponytail. Because sometimes that's just how it's supposed to go. Because look, I got my braids. Okay, and sometimes you want to pull the stuff up, you know what I'm saying, and ponytail it. Okay, you can't do that with a bob. Okay, a bob sometimes it just don't work. And I just, you know what I'm saying, it's like, being able to do this and stuff and whatnot, bringing back to these people. Now, Tracy Ellis Ross, who was in the middle, I love a good pantsuit. I love a good pantsuit. A good pantsuit look good on all bodies. You just find the one that works for you. What works for you? Okay. Look. First of all, guess what, y'all? I got a wig. I have two bob wigs. I have one long wig, but I just haven't worn them yet publicly. Okay, but I have them. When I take my braids out. So it's probably sometime next year, like in sometime around January. I'm gonna wear the bob one and the long one. I don't like feeling hot with my hair. And wigs just sometimes make me feel like, oh Lord Jesus, and I don't want to get snatched off because I got to fight. You know what I'm saying? Or you doing things you don't want. It's not cool if you doing stuff and the wig gets pulled out. That's just weird. But anyway, let that be. Back to Tracy Ellis Ross. Okay, around here in her pantsuit. I also love that she's in a sneaker. People don't understand you can wear clothes with a sneaker. You can have a dress in a sneaker. You can have a skirt in a sneaker. You can have a pantsuit and a sneaker. All of it. Okay. But I love the pantsuit. I love the sneakers with it all. I also love her hair. I love Tracy Ellis Ross's hair. She's so gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Now on to Lala. For some reason, I don't know why. I really don't understand why Lala is stuck in this I want to be a Kim Kardashian type thought. And I don't like it. I feel like the way she dressed, and I'm not saying women can't be sexy because we can. Because look at Kelly. Kelly looked sexy, but for me, for some reason, Lala always looks a bit sleazy. She always looks a bit like she could possibly be the top paid stripper at the Pank. And I love the Pank. You hear me? I love Mercedes at the Pank. You know what I'm saying? Down in the valley where the girls get naked. If you throw them back, I like it. 1, 2, shake them. 3, 4, rake them. I like it all. But just for me, I'm like Lala. I just sometimes like I feel like I can always just about see her nipple. Like to me through her shirt, I feel like I see nipple. Him, do you see nipple? Because he can spot a nipple from a mile away. But I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's possible nipple being shown. We just it's like a little it's illusion. Okay, I sometimes want her to just not look sleazy, and I don't know if it's because of the work she's had done to her body, and because of her body shape, it looks sleazy. Because Tracy Ellis Ross also has thick ass hips and thick ass butt. Her boobs aren't huge, but she has nice boobs or whatever. Kelly also has a nice body and shape, but I feel like if they wore what Lala had on, it would not look sleazy. And I just want the best for Lala. Lala done got cheated on by Karla. What's his name? Carmelo, and she just reminds me of like a Kim Kardashian clone. That's no disrespect to Lala. Compare her to Kim K, but that's just the vibe I get. Now her outfit within itself is cute, but I also don't get why the sides are out of it, and why it's basically a fur bra. It's a long sleeve furry bra, and I don't know if I like it. It's a nipple. I knew it. I knew it. You can see a nipple. Okay, I told you, you can point a spot a nipple from all the way. But yeah, something about like this. Sometimes it seems a bit sleek, and it's with whatever she wears. It's not just this outfit. For some reason, Lala, who really can be very fashion forward if she tries. Okay, if she tries. I also don't know who styled her because I just be like, Lala, what you doing? What's going on? Y'all know I'm on her page. Because I want to share the fact that I'm not tripping. Okay, I'm not tripping. It's what she does. Boom, pow, pow. Now look, Lala, she don't look like she just got off work from the paint down in Chuckalisa. Like she the top paid stripper. Like she's somebody's bottom around here. And again, it may be the extra hips. It really may be the extra hips and thighs that she has. Okay? You know what I'm saying? I feel like him let me know. I feel like we see nipple. So I'm moving real fast. I think she may have pages on. But I'm just saying. It just sometimes look, well, fuck you too, Lala. Okay? Anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I just feel like there's this extra, I'm a bit naked, read all about itness to how she dressed. And we can't act like, that it gives consistent sex pot. Okay? It gives consistent sex pot. And this is not me trying to be degrading towards her or nothing. It's just like, bruh, where you going? You not going to Cayenne school. You not going to the grocery store. Okay? That's not where you're going. Okay, what's happening around here? Okay, again, it gives sex pot. It gives I am the top earner of Magic City, of what I don't even know the name of not Nan strip club in Detroit. But you know what I'm saying? I think it's the extra hips. I really think it's the extra hips. But I love Lala. You know what I'm saying? I think she's a great person. I think she's a good parent. Okay. We know she's had, work done, but who has not? Well, I haven't. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, see, this is cute. I don't mind that. But sometimes she be out here, out titty out, and I'm like, girl, put your titties up. See, beautiful. Beautiful around here. Beautiful. You hear me? Okay, looks amazing. Okay, looks great. And then she be like, you know what? Forget y'all. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna be ass and titties, ass and titties, ass, 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 and you know what I'm saying? It's like, girl, what are you doing? I don't know. Okay, anyway, let me stop. Okay, let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But again, don't get me wrong. She looks good. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Okay. She don't. She look like a woman. Look, Lala is a beautiful woman. Don't get me confused. Okay, Lala is beautiful. I just feel like sometimes the sex pot vibes be a lot. Okay. Right. That white gown was gorgeous. And you know what? I don't even need her to be covered up. It's just sometimes what she wear, it did look a little bit like she the top stripper at the game at the thing. And the only strip club I know was Magic City and the Pank. Now I know the Pank is a fictional strip club in Chuckalisa, but she could be the top earning chick at one of them places. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. We know in my opinion, out of these three looks, I love Tracee Ellis the most. I do. But let's move on. Brittany Garner. So we are very happy, confetti, that they have gotten Brittany home. Okay, it was a long 10 months over there in the Russian prison, and they saying, she is unsure if she'll return to playing basketball following her prison release. She's reintegrating into a world that has changed for her, says her agent. I'm like, first of all, she didn't do 10 months in county jail. She didn't do 10 months in a federal American prison where, what I'm saying, it wasn't that bad. She did 10 months in a Russian prison, a Russian jail place. Okay, not only that, we know she ended up having to cut her dress off because it's so cold over there. And when she would wash her hair, she would get cold because of wet hair, cold air, body cold. She's a tall, thin woman, ain't that much meat on her bones. You know what I'm saying? She had to cut her hair off. I'm like, no one should expect her to come back and go back to playing. No, give her some time. Let her chill out. Okay, somebody give her some money. Okay, somebody pay her enough to not have to work for at least the next 10 months. Let her sit around her wife and chill out. Let her watch some Netflix. Okay, let her go watch Rick and Morty, a little cartoon or whatever. But I'm like, 10 months in a Russian jail system where you thought you were going to be over there for 9 years and now you're home, let her be. You know what I'm saying? Let her be. I don't know why anyone would even assume, oh yeah, she's going to get back to playing ball. No, she not. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, let her sit. I'm happy she here. Right. Why chicken? You so stupid. Why chicken chop? Because it's illegal. This is a good thing. We know she was over there in the jail for the like a weed pen or whatever. So we know she indulges. In the ganja. I don't. I be trying to convince people to give me edible and they won't. Because I don't. I'm not of that culture. I used to smoke weed a long time ago. I've never rolled a blunt myself. I've never rolled a joint myself, but I've always, partook in the best. But yeah, Brittany, she may not never want to see no weed again. She may be traumatized. Because whatever state she live in, hopefully it's legal there. Because it's a lot. And when I saw people complaining about, them switching out, her for that man or whatever, oh, why they switch her? She just a basketball player on a weed charge. He was a murderer. I was like, first of all, the man didn't have life. The man had about maybe 6-7 years left on the sentence or whatever. He had less than 10 years left on his sentence. So, I mean, he was going to get out eventually anyway. Why not trade him for someone who did not deserve to do 10 years in jail? So luckily she's home. She can chill out. She don't have, I feel like if Brittany go get some gas, who'll ask her for some money? No, give her free gas. If she orders some DoorDash, give her food for free. Let her be. I'm happy she home. You know what I'm saying? We nothing is perfect in this world. Even people who are traded, within this stuff to get someone free from somewhere. But let the lady be. She do not need to play ball right now. Leave her alone. Okay, leave her alone. I want to touch on Tommy. Little bit. I feel like we know Tommy from Love and Hip Hop. Girl, which was it? Atlanta, I think it was, or whatever. This weekend, for some reason, she kept fighting people. Now, there was video, okay? And I already know him gonna tell me to him the video, but I'm not gonna do that. There was a video of her fighting with the Bad Girls Club people, and her wig was pulled off, titties out, this out, you know what I'm saying, being free. And Tommy is a whole grandmother. Okay, Tommy love to say how much he's grown, how much he has passed stuff. I feel like at your grown age, you should not be out in public at a public event. And when I seen the video of her and she was tussling, and you see it's a whole bunch of people, and Tommy is there. Again, her wig was pulled off. She has no shirt on, no bra. Titties just out. Okay, just out. And I was like, does she not? And I'm like, you don't feel the cold air on your nipples? You don't realize your titties are fully out and you up and fussing and fighting and still trying to get at someone with 40 other people surrounding you, recording your titties just being out and about like these? It's crazy. Absolutely insane. And again, I cannot play it because again, her titties is out. And I don't have time to try to cover up the titties. I'll send you the video. Okay. I don't have time to cover her. I was like, but to me, it's crazy to see adults out here fighting. So after the fight in public, fighting with her titties out, she goes back to the hotel. Now, it's her, whoever else, to the hotel, and she's fussing with the hotel people because, of course, you have somebody around here who's in a coat, titties out under the coat, wig pulled off, so it's a mess up, wig cap. And they lie because they mad or all these things or whatever. And, it were these like 15-second clips of the argument. And I'm going to say this. When something's going on and no one records the whole thing, you in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? The only time somebody records quick 15, 20-second clips is because let me catch what they're doing, not what I'm doing, okay? But let's see the quickness of what happened.
The ID.
Thank you.
Give me the name of the reservation, please.
What's the room number?
3322.
Too crazy.
I hear you. Unless your name is on the reservation, I'm not making
Her name is okay. My
look, bruh, she out here. I told y'all, free titties around here. Thank you, Karen. Then Drake warned us years ago in trophies. He said, I don't set the Intercontinental. I'm sure it was Tommy's fault, though. You can't be at these hotels with your titties out. You can't walk in a hotel. They see your titties out under that jacket. Okay? They see it. Her wig is pulled back. Okay? The wig cap is like you can tell something didn't happen. And for me, I feel like Tommy was probably around here fussing and yelling because she was upset because the fight had just happened. So I feel like a part of her was just pissed off, and you can't walk up in there fussing with your boobies out. Okay?
Give me the name of the reservation, please.
What's the room number?
3322.
too crazy.
I hear you. Unless your name is on the reservation, I'm not making
Her name is okay. My name is on the reservation. Yes.
Okay. Only her will go with me.
Okay.
Hey, Max, I'll take her to the room.
In the room.
He said he's not doing it, so call the police ourselves.
He's trying to hold her stuff captive.
Nobody's holding you captive.
Her stuff is in the room.
Make me a key or send me up with security.
Right. Her stuff is in the room.
Your noise.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah. I'll be able to give you. I'm not gonna make you a key.
My stuff is upstairs, so call the police as fast as you can.
Please.
So I can get my
Her stuff is upstairs.
You ugly bitch. Don't talk to me like that.
Who's
okay?
ugly?
Not first of all, when he said, look here, you ugly bitch. I said, not an ugly bitch. Why she gotta be an ugly bitch?
Her stuff is upstairs.
You ugly bitch. Don't talk to me like that.
Who's
okay?
don't
Talk
Oh,
to me like
all
that.
right,
Don't
gotcha.
call me a fucking coon. Don't call me a coon.
What's your name? Let me see
Your
the
mother,
tag.
get out of my face.
Let me see the tag.
And that's how the fight started. So look, Tommy posted these, it was like 4 15-second clips of this altercation at the hotel. So after the fight of her with her titties out, and she came back to the hotel with a little jacket that barely covered up her titties, okay, wig cap still worn and torn off half her head. She looked like she went into some shit, okay? And The guy was saying behind the thing, the card on file was declined. They need payment because the room ain't been paid for. We can't let you up in your room because the card on file is declined, meaning ain't no money there. Okay, so allegedly, apparently, allegedly, okay, they're saying Tommy and her crew were still trying to get in the room. The black man behind the thing was the one saying, "No, ma'am, no. Only the person whose name on the thing can go upstairs. Y'all owe money for the room. Look at that. No one had a hat for Tommy. No one had a white beater shirt. No one had nothing for to put on. I'm mad because I'm like, why y'all have her? Why she has herself out here looking crazy? And of course, once they got back to the hotel and the room locked, now everybody pissed. Because I done got into a fight, my titties out, my hair look crazy, and you won't let me in my room. I was like, right. And the jacket got a hood. I will put the hood on. Anyway, so they're pissed because he would not let them in a room. The white man said, look, okay, whoever name on the room, I'll take that person upstairs to get whatever to come back down to pay. But they were not trying to let any of them go upstairs because, again, ain't no money paid for the thing. Y'all know in these hotels, if you have not paid for your room, if the card on file is not valid, they will lock the doors until you put some kind of valid card on file or pay for the shit. You really can't come here, titties out, wig cap pulled back. With a card being declined, they're going to assume you're going to come in here and try to leave without paying. But for me, if I'm at a hotel and I'm fussing there unlawfully holding my belongings from me, I'm not letting anyone take 15-second clips of parts of a conversation. So in my opinion, somebody knew somebody wasn't all the way on the way up. Because when I rented a theater for Black Panther, and me and my people went out after to where did we go? Was it not Red Robin? Outback. We went to Outback, and it was a situation because we was having to wait a long time. And when my sister was talking to the manager of the place, or the owner of the place, I was sitting there recording. I didn't record parts of it. No, I pushed record and I had a whole 5 minutes of conversation, because when you feel like something is being done wrong, you want a full recollection of what's happening. I don't want 15-second clips. If someone is unlawfully holding my shit and I'm saying, call the po-po, I want to show the police what happened. I can't show them 15-second clips and then say, see, they was playing with me. And when he went and knocked the camera, I said, oh, he was mad.
Too crazy.
Unless your name is on the reservation, I'm not making.
Her name is on. Okay, my name is on the reservation. Yes.
Okay. Only her will go with me.
Okay.
Hey, Max, I'll take her to the room.
In the room.
He said he's not doing it, so call the police ourselves.
He's trying to hold her stuff captive.
Nobody's holding you captive.
He like captive, bitch, not captive. I'm not not captive.
Her stuff is in the room.
Make me a key or send me up with security.
Right, her stuff is in the room.
Your noise, we do this every night.
I'm sure you do. But no.
Yeah. I'll be with you. I'm not going to make you a key.
So Tommy was asking them, hey, just make me a key for the room. Just make me a key. I'm not making no key. Ma'am. No, your wig ain't even on, ma'am. Why your titties out, ma'am?
My stuff is upstairs, so call the police as fast as you can.
Please.
So I can get my
Her stuff is upstairs.
You ugly bitch. Don't talk to me like that.
Who's ugly?
Listen, you ugly bitch. I'm like, okay, so to me that means y'all was fussing. y'all was fussing and you were not recording the actual fussing of it, but calling you ugly bitch. I was like, Lord Jesus. And then she came up to old dude and he said, not today. And not the
Oh,
Talk to me like
all
that.
right, got
Don't call me a
you.
fucking coon. Don't call me a coon.
What's your name? Let me see
Your
the
mother,
tag.
get out of my face.
Let me see the tag.
You can't be calling people. You can't be calling folks coons out here. He said, not on my goddamn watch. No, ma'am, no, sir. Look, Tommy, I need you to grow up and stop it. I need you to stop. Put your titties up. Okay? Put your boobs up for one. And then for two, I need you to know that you should not go to no room and have your car decline and then come in looking crazy, thinking they're going to look. They already look at us crazy. Already. So you can't come right acting that way too. Don't do it. Okay? Aura of the Kelly. I don't know. First of all, the fact that people was like, R. Kelly got an album. Him text was like, R. Kelly got it. I said, what? I don't want to hear it. Okay. R. Kelly or somebody put an album out on social media on the streaming sites, okay, called I Admit. And it was songs. It was his voice now. It was Aura of the Kelly's voice. And it was a song called I Admit. Okay. And then the song he did say, I like young girls or young women or young ladies. And that's y'all opinion if y'all think it's some freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? And I remember hearing him say that in something else years ago. So I do feel like somebody got a hold of R. Kelly songs, made a cartoon album cover, and then put out I Admit and put it on the damn thing. And people were like, oh, it's R. I'm like, first of all, he's in prison. I don't think R. Kelly should be making music in prison. Okay, the fact that he then did a whole phone call denying I didn't do any album. Someone is trying to fuck up my appeal. You know what I'm saying? All I'm focused on is my appeal, not no music or whatever. I was like, I still don't get. We not supposed to be playing that man music. Leave that man be. Leave him in prison. Leave him to fend for himself. Leave him where he at. Okay, right. Any money he make is going to legal fees. He owed them a lot of money. Okay, for one. I also don't. The fact that right after it came out, like within an hour or so, they pulled it down. Now the record label said it was an unauthorized album. Okay, it wasn't supposed to be out. It really wasn't from him. We didn't do it. It wasn't us. So that's why they said they took it down. It disappeared. But I'm like, I'm just not. I know people move past stuff and get over stuff or whatever and be like, it's cool. It wasn't that bad. But R. Kelly literally was around here doing things for years and years and years to people and children. And so I can't ignore that. I can't. Even if R. Kelly was to get bonded out and freed tomorrow, I don't think he will. I still can't see myself listening to his music because to me, he has not taken any ownership in anything he's done. I think a part of redemption is acceptance of what you did. Rectifying that, and I don't know. He can't rectify the shit. He can't rectify it, but he can stop denying what we know to be true. Okay, and I just feel like he ain't gonna do that. He gonna go to his grave blaming everybody else for everything that he did with his hands, his feet, his penis, or whatever else. Okay. even if people don't believe he is 100% guilty, he's still 98.3% guilty of stuff. And that's just what it is. And that's my belief that he is 98. Well, I said 98. He's 97.3% guilty of everything they said he did. Okay, that's the percentage. Other than that, leave his ass in prison. Let him sit there because he had ample time to stop doing shit he didn't. But again, I don't think he put nothing out. I do feel like if no one would have pulled it down, he wouldn't have complained. If he would have been able to get money from it. But anything that he put out is gonna get flagged. It's gonna get taken down because we like, sir, no thank you. Have a seat. Now I also feel like I have CDs here that if I had a CD player, I may play old R. Kelly stuff because I already paid for the CD. But I wouldn't even do that. I don't, because I don't have a fucking CD player. But you know what I'm saying? His songs don't come on the radio. They not no playlist. They just gone. And he just need to go sit down somewhere and hush. And whoever was the one who tried to put wait a minute, what? Ain't his girlfriend pregnant? Did she announce the pregnancy and then disappeared? Where the hell is that girl at? Is her name Jocelyn? Johnson Savage? Why she ain't saying shit? Girl, it probably was her for using damn child support. Anyway, let's move on. Kanye West and Meek Mill. Look, we know Kanye West is an asshole. Okay, that's not here nor there. That's just true tea. So we know he's banned on Twitter. I believe his IG page may be gone too. I'm not sure. Okay, and he was on Clubhouse. Now, I don't understand Clubhouse. I'm like, is Clubhouse just a three-way phone call with a whole bunch of people? Is Clubhouse just a whole bunch of folks on three-way calls just talking? He was on Clubhouse with the whack 100. Whack 100 is whack. Okay? So anyone around here talking with him is dumb to me. But he was on there and they were talking about his old White Lives Matter shirts, and somebody mentioned if he was gonna try to have, Meek Mill like wear the shirt, and Kanye West started laughing. Kanye was laughing, saying, "Oh, who would y'all really think that Meek Mill, has enough power or has enough whatever to sit and talk with me? You think he can?" I was like, "Negro, why are you laughing?" Kanye West is delusional to the point to where he believes his own bullshit, because him laughing about Meek Mill being, capable of like talk. I'm like, we not gonna act like Meek Mill ain't a somebody. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna do that. I think Meek Mill has enough clout, enough respect, enough fame, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term, to be able to talk to Kanye. And him laughing as if, how dare anyone think, that's shut up, Kanye. But Meek Mill said, "Oh, really? Wait, do I have a thing?" That's not it. That's it, okay? I couldn't find it. What he said was, never lost my mind for fame or money. I still have my family. My people respect me. I'm freeing people from prison. I'm doing community service all month with children up close and personal. I'm chilling with my son and his friends today. Y'all on Clubhouse at 50 laughing out loud. Meaning, how dare you try to come at me and laugh about me when you the real joke? And Meek Mill saying, "Nigga, I didn't lose my family. I'm with my son. You older than me. Y'all are 50 round here on Clubhouse yip and yapping, okay? I have respect in this industry. I'm not trying to help people in prison. What the are you doing? Nothing." So to me, Kanye West laughing about any connection that Meek Mill has to him makes Kanye West the clown. That's also why I rarely comment or even talk about Kanye West stuff because he's a joke now. Everything he says is for the fool. This fool said he doesn't think he's actually bipolar or whatever. He said he thinks he may have autism. He may be autistic because he doesn't hate. And he doesn't get, it's not either he doesn't hate or he doesn't get upset. And that's how autistic people, I was like, Negro, what? First of all, I work with autistic children, okay? They get angry. They have episodes. They don't hate people, no. But they have the emotion to be able to be upset. So please don't use autism as a scapegoat to your fucking antics. Okay, get the out of here, Kanye. Kanye, get out of my face. Shut up, Kanye. Okay, anyway, Megan Tory. The trial has begun. There were opening statements between the prosecution, this, that, and the other. Tory Lanez is really trying, in his team, his lawyers, whatever, are really trying to paint this narrative, not that he's innocent, but that somebody else could be guilty. When your lawyers cannot specifically say, well, he did not do it. When your defense is, well, she also had gunpowder on her hand. You know, in court, it came out that Kelsey also had gun residue on her hand. So gun residue was on Kelsey's hands and Tory's hands. None was on Meg or the driver. Also, Kelsey will be testifying, and they said she's going to testify to say that she saw Tory shoot Meg. Tory's defense is not that he's innocent. That's the gotcha. Tory's defense is that, well, she could have shot the gun too, not just me. It wasn't gun residue on my hands alone. It was also on her hands. They're also trying to slut shame Meg by saying, oh, the argument that night wasn't about or really between Meg and Tory. It was more between Meg and Kelsey. That Meg was upset or Kelsey was upset because she found out, you know, that Meg was fucking around with Tory, that Meg was fucking around with the baby, that Meg fucking around with Ben Simmons. All that when these fools said, you know, Meg kept fucking people that Kelsey already fucked behind Kelsey's back. Tory was the last one that she said. So they were saying Tory had first banged Ben Simmons, who's a basketball player, the punk ass the baby, little ass Tory Lanez, and after she messed with those guys, Meg did too. And I'm like, so y'all plan is to slut shame Meg for what reason? What does who Meg fuck have to do with who shot her? I don't care if Meg and Kelsey were fussing. Who shot her is the point. Not who she was fucking. And it's crazy that no one gets that. It's crazy that nobody understands. This fool is not saying he did not shoot Meg. They're saying Kelsey could have done it because she also had gunpowder on her hands. It's dumb. Right. Meg is the only person who's really being made out to be a villain in her own court case where she was shot. That's what's crazy. Reasonable doubt. And that's how we know that's how we assume He probably did it. I agree. They could have been tussling. But people know, look, I'm trying my best to not say, you know what I'm saying, to not implicate anybody's guilt who have not been found guilty. Right. Ben Simmons came out and was like, lies, lies, lies. Kelsey also was implying that she don't know that man. It's just so crazy that the defense is just like, oh, well, you know, Meg was fucking the baby and Tory or had sex with Tory and the baby and Ben Simmons and Tory was upset. And so, but that don't have, Meg, I put on what I said, Meg could have fucked every dude she knew in life. That don't mean nothing in regard to who shot her. Now, there was a lawyer who was in the thing. We're going to listen to what he said they were saying in there. Okay, we're going to listen. Now, the word I have it slowed down for us to hear. Okay?
Tory Lanez trial, we had opening statements. Opening statements are still actually going. We had to pause midway through for lunch. Better than TV. If you watch the prosecution's opening statement, you would say guilty. If you then watch the defense's opening statement, you would say, what the hell is the prosecution thinking charging him? Basically, the prosecution started with this story. They said that, hey, they're all at the party, and Tory is leaving the party with Meg. They're in the car. An argument breaks out, during which Meg says and insults his skills as a rap artist. This leads to a situation where she gets out of the car and he shoots at her feet and yells, "Dance, bitch." And then she ends up at a hospital and a doctor takes out 3 fragments of bullet wounds from her foot. Now, if you just, and the prosecution says that Kelsey, the other woman in the car, is going to testify that Tory shot Meg. And Kelsey has a text message where she texts somebody that, hey, Tory shot Meg. And then the rest of the prosecution's case is based on all these calls and texts where Tory's like, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, I'm so drunk. He never says that I shot him. He's like, oh, I'm just so sorry, I'm so drunk. So question what he's apologizing for. So that's the prosecution's case. Seems pretty easy. Then the defense comes up and man, it gets spicy. First, the defense goes, they're not telling you about half of what's going on. The most important thing they're not telling you about an eyewitness who saw 2 women fighting, Kelsey and Meg. And so let's talk about why them 2 are fighting. Let's talk about how she was in the front seat. The gun was caught in the front seat. Let's talk about how she might have gunpowder. She does have gunpowder. Let's talk about how this has nothing to do with the fight between Tory and Meg and everything to do with the fight between Meg and Kelsey. And then the defense starts dropping the bombs. He basically says this, that they're in the car, yeah, they left, but do you know why they left? They left because Kylie and Tory were in the pool together. And Kelsey and Meg both felt some type of way about that, to the point that Meg felt really some type of way about that, and she was really trying to go, to the point that eventually, because of how Meg is acting, this is according to the defense, Kylie Jenner goes to Meg Thee Stallion and says, it's time for you to leave. They all leave. The defense's point is what happens in the car is this. Tory questions Kelsey, hey Kelsey, why are you backing up Meg for me trying to, get it on with Kylie Jenner? Meg has been snaking men from you your whole life. I hooked up with you, Kelsey, and then Meg went behind your back and hooked up with me. And Kelsey, this is not the first time. You have been hooking up with Ben Simmons. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with Ben Simmons. You have been hooking up with the baby. Meg went behind your back and hooked up with the baby. And so the defense starts dropping all these grenades. The crowd is captivated. The jury's like, oh, what's going on? And there's every reason to believe that there could have been a fight here, not between Tory and Meg, but between Meg and Kelsey. And the shooting could have not been Tory. It could have been done by any one of the other people in that car. What does all of this mean? Well, I'll tell you a couple things. First, Corey Gamble, Kris Jenner's husband, is going to testify, so this will continue to be must-see TV. Two, the judge is terrific. I expect a very fair trial. The lawyers on the defense side are terrific. I don't know what the government lawyer was doing, giving an opening presentation that made it seem like the most open and shut case ever, when in fact there are huge questions, including an eyewitness who saw two women fighting, suggesting that you have to explain that theory to the jury, and you didn't. So I don't love the prosecution's opening in that regard. Stay tuned. We'll have the full coverage here.
I hope, did y'all hear my phone ring? My nephew called me. It's Meg and Kelsey fighting or arguing don't mean nothing at all, unless their point is Kelsey for sure is the one who pulled the trigger for what. But Tracy said, y'all, look, it's 219 people. I need y'all to do what? Take a second and do what? Like the damn video. Please. Because y'all can't be here and not liking the video. That is not the thing to do. But you know what I'm saying? I do not like that they're trying to make it seem like he didn't do it solely because Meg may have been fussing or fighting with Kelsey. But yeah, they're doing it to place reasonable doubt into the jury's minds. But I hope they're not that dumb. Okay, I really thank you for watching on your TV. Okay. And why else test away from Corey Kelly needed Kylie? So I remember around the time the shooting happened because Meg was live on IG at the party. Kylie was there. And I'm assuming they're trying to placate to this thing about, well, there was a discrepancy or disagreement or whatever happened at the party that Kylie knew. I think Corey was also there. And that must be why they are trying to put them in there. But I'm like, they weren't in the car. In my opinion, the reason for the shooting does not matter if we find out that he shot someone. Because the fact that they're not claiming self-defense or anything, to me, the reason for it doesn't matter. It don't matter to me if Kelsey was fussing with Meg. It doesn't matter to me that Meg was fussing with Tory. What matters is who shot her. That's what matters. And Tory to this day still has not said, well, I didn't shoot her. I didn't do it. The case has always been, I ain't the only person who was by the gun. I wasn't the only person who had gun residue on their hands. I was the only person who was. Look, I did not shoot her. I did not shoot her. Period. Now, when Kelsey come up and she says some stuff and she testified, whatever, and she also says, yeah, I didn't shoot Meg, Tory did. With her being the only other person in that car who we know is going to testify, because we do not know. I don't know if the limo driver or the driver going to testify too, but it's so dumb that they're trying to slut shame her, bring up her fussing with Kelsey as a defense to Tory allegedly, supposedly being the trigger man. Thank you, Keisha, for the share. Thank you very much. JayBirds. Thank you very much. Okay. It's just dumb. Not plot twist. It was not Kris Jenner was out here because Meg was fucking with Corey. I hope not, okay? But it's just dumb. And I really can't wait for this to be over because I'm over it. Okay, I am over it. Okay, now what's next? I can't remember. Oh, let's get into Diddy. Diddy. I was minding my own business. Okay, sitting around minding the business that pays me. And I start seeing people talk about Diddy as a daddy. And I'm like, we know that Diddy got 18,000 kids. We can know he had 5. Well, no, he had 6. Because it's the twins. You know, right here. Diddy posted out the blue on December 10th at 3:17 p.m. I'm so blessed to welcome my baby girl, Love Shine Combs, to the world. Mama Combs, Quincy, Justin, Christian, Chance, Delilah, and Jesse, and myself all love you so much. God is the greatest. So again, he already had 6 kids. This is his 7th. And folks was like, baby, what? Baby? What baby? Now, I texted him and I was like, I sent this. And he like, it's probably a grandbaby. I say no, because he would not have said my baby girl. And folks were also saying maybe it's a dog, maybe it's a label, maybe it's something else. I was like, no. I tweeted and I said, if Diddy don't have a whole human being, newborn baby that came from a vagina, he trolling and he ain't shit. Because to me, this was a full-fledged baby announcement. And the gotcha was, well, who was the mother? Because we know Diddy around here going with Caresha real bad. Okay? Real bad. Okay? He go with Caresha. He's also been, canoodling with other women. There's many other women who it has been said he's canoodling with. We know we just saw 50 Cent recently say he was canoodling with his baby mama. Okay, we just seen pull up on here. Okay, they say this is somebody else he canoodling with. Okay, a new person, Shantae Joseph, an influencer who he was allegedly hanging around with. Okay, round here. The Daily Mail had pictures of them holding hands back in October in New York. And allegedly, apparently, this new baby was born in October. Okay. Now, the new mother, because TMZ was the one to find they say TMZ found the birth certificate. I say TMZ ain't shit. Okay. But TMZ around here and they found out what was going on. Y'all know I don't post shit from TMZ because they forever flagging my damn page. Okay. But everybody else said it too, that the newest baby mama to the brood is a 28-year-old. Now, some things said she was a cyber security specialist. Some folks said she was working in a massage parlor. Her name is Dana or Donna Tran. Some folks said she looked like a Cassie. She looked like Cassie. And I'm like, well, not exactly like Cassie, but they can be cousins. She could be Cassie's cousin. But again, she's 28 years old. Baby was born in October. Yeah, TMZ. Look, TMZ is official. Okay? So when they said that's the mama, that's the mama. You know what I'm saying? That's the mama. And some folks said Diddy was probably waiting for the DNA test to become real live proof. And I said, well, I can believe that. Okay. So again, this is baby number 7. Hey Siri, how old is Diddy?
What is your father's name?
I said, how old is Diddy?
Sorry, Jaylee. I don't see Diddy in your contacts.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Let me just go. You got Diddy, girl. Siri sometimes be playing me for the left. But I think Diddy's like 52. But I want to see. I just said, how old is Diddy? And Siri playing with me. Not old as my day. Oh, he's 53. Diddy is 53 years old. Baby number 7 with a 28-year-old boo thing. Okay. Now, Diddy, is kind of single, little bit single, maybe single. I don't know. Because him and Caresha again go together real bad. Now, him posting this one tweet and not posting shit else, just that took the world by storm. Because we was all like, is it a baby? What's going on? Is it true? Is he trolling us? What's going on? And I'm like, no, that was a baby announcement. The fact that he included his mom and his children, to me, meant it was a baby. Now, the fact that he did not name any woman in his life, not even Caresha, means he's single. However, I still feel like Diddy and Caresha act like they go together real bad. And I know some of these folks say, but she say she's single, she's a city girl, is that she don't care, she living free and being, whatever, she don't care, blah, blah, blah. Look, Kate, nobody tell me that when you out here banging somebody, because you can't tell me Caresha not fucking Diddy. You can't be consistently banging somebody, going on trips, hanging out to that degree, and they also have a baby on the way, and they don't affect you. Now, people are saying, well, if the baby was born in October, that means the girl must have been pregnant, in January. Okay. January, late December, whatever. And they're saying, maybe he wasn't with Caresha before he got over her pregnant. And I said, nah. Diddy and Caresha was fucking around, since late last year. They just have been more open and hanging out in public recently. But there were always little videos and little clips of them hanging out, and they would hide this, that, and the other. And my thing is, if Diddy, like, I'm out here and having fun, enjoying life, why are you creating life with people when you're not trying to have a family relationship? When Kim Porter passed away and Diddy said he had to now think about being a full-time father to their daughters, because he was used to the women who we had kids with being the sole provider. The twins and Chance are like all in high school. Now you got a whole new baby. And black love, whatever. I feel like, how? If you out here creating homes where you don't live with the mama. Now, he not at Nick Cannon level, because Nick Cannon was having multiple babies at the same time with multiple women. Now, Diddy did that when he had Chance and them twins. And for the most part, Diddy's children are very much so raised together as a family. But mainly because, he really just had a couple, women or whatever, wasn't that deep. But I'm like, you added a whole new lady, a whole new baby. And I'm like, girl, bye. Now, people had their thoughts. I still felt like, Diddy, why you having these random babies with random women? Because ain't you single, or ain't you going together real bad with that lady, Caresha? So people were, of course, commenting about Caresha and Caresha please and girl, I can't believe you with that man fucked you over. I don't think Diddy fucked her over. I just feel like why y'all out playing around for what? For who? For why? Okay. Diddy is very much so financially rich, so we know he can pay for whatever. But a part of me still feel like for what? Now Caresha was pissed and going back and forth with DJ Academics. Now I don't know why anybody takes anything DJ Academics says to heart. He's an asshole. He is disrespectful. And I have the tendency to not put any energy into fuck people. So that's why I rarely comment on the fuck shit that comes out of DJ Academic's mouth. He can suck it. Okay. However, he was saying stuff on social media when all this came out. This all came out Saturday. And so a lot of folk were saying stuff to Caresha about Caresha, but I don't think anybody was directly adding her. But I don't know. But anyway, what he said that pissed her off. But one of the things he said, you know what I'm saying? Diddy different. My nigga done fucked around and had a sad baby on his harem of sad chicks. Brother Love is a real one. Now, first of all, Diddy not a real one. Because I have an issue. I have an issue with men who do relationship shit while saying they don't want a relationship. You can't be out here fucking and getting folk pregnant, but but I'm single. I don't want you. The fuck you mean? Why are you creating families with people when you do not want to have a typical family bonded relationship? You want to have baby mamas around the country, okay? You want to have girlfriends or women of leisure who you hang out with and spend money on and hump on them and with condoms that don't work. Well, Cassie never got pregnant to our knowledge. Caresha, I'm saying, but I'm like, I just don't get it. I really, really don't. So Diddy ain't no real nigga. But I also would not say he had a side baby. Because like Nick Cannon, everybody who works or hangs around or gets poked by Diddy know, hey, you on my payroll. We having fun. We're going to act like a couple, but not be a couple. Okay? So, whatever. Well, Caresha was pissed. She was not happy. She was like, shut up. Okay? So, from the bottom up, she said, I'm nobody's sad bitch. Let's make this clear. On this good Monday, I don't come second to no bitch. Caresha, you do. And this is no tea, no shade to Caresha. You don't come, if you not first, you is still a number in the harem. You may be the first person, or you may be the one he's seen the most with in public, but we still see him with other women. So you are still second to someone. Because when he's not with you, he was somebody else. Whoever Diddy with at the time, that's number one at that time. If he is with whoever or whatever, that's number one at that time. He may treat you the best, but he's still treating other people too. I rather be single than be an option. You are one of his options. I'm not saying that means you ain't shit. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is you for sure are one of his numbers. He may make you a bit of a priority because y'all hang out, but you're still one of his numbers. So her saying, I ain't no sad bitch, you may not be one because he don't claim to be anyone's boyfriend, okay? But you are second to someone. Okay? Just said, academics, my name ain't a dick. So keep it out your mouth. You the type of nigga my uncle doing life sentences for, bitch ass nigga. You sit your fat, scary ass in the house all day talking online. Come outside, police ass booty boy. Police ass booty boy. Police ass booty boy. I don't know what that means. But just be like, I can, bitch, the difference. Why are you proud of saying, because most women are saying, I could never be with a man who I actively know has all these other women. I will prefer to be single, or I want to be, you know what I'm saying, someone's one and only. So for you to say, oh, you can't, but I can, that ain't good. It isn't. And let me get this straight. I think when you're single, there's nothing wrong with dating. There isn't. There's nothing wrong with dating. I love it. You know what I'm saying? However, I also feel like you should not be seriously entertaining multiple people at the same time. Because I'm like, what's the point? I don't get the point. I really don't. Especially when that man has somebody else pregnant. That's weird to me. It's just weird to me. So I don't like Lori Harvey, who be dating, but she don't really want to get married. But at least she be dating like one person. It don't be her and like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's weird to me. So I don't get Diddy, who be dating multiple women and each woman feel like, well, I ain't no side chick. I ain't no sad bitch. You're not number one. You're one of. Okay. Now, she also said Diddy won't even look at half of y'all bitches. I'm sorry. Diddy won't even look half of y'all bitches' way. Majority of y'all praying upon a falling star. Bitch, please. I pray daily. I do. I don't pray. I know Diddy ain't looking for me. I'm cool with that. I ain't looking for Diddy. So what makes you feel like we want your life because you are financially good? I don't feel like money solves problems. I feel like if somebody around here depressed because they single, having money won't stop their depression. It'll make them spend more money to be happy, but they still depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you having fun with him, cool. That's fine. But everyone's thought process is not, hey, I want to give a man who can buy me shit, but also I have to be okay with him being with other women publicly. No. So the whole, y'all bitches wish on a star, I'm not second to none, you bitches wish. No, bitch, you are one of. You are one of. You are one of. You may be greatly paid one of, but you still one of the women he deal with. If Diddy was single and wasn't fucking with nobody else, you can then say, I don't come second to nobody because y'all are both still single, but he is not entertaining anyone except you. Diddy is effectively always entertaining more than one woman. So no one woman, be it Caresha, be it whoever else, can ever say, I don't come second to nobody. Yes, you do, because you are one of Diddy's women. And now that he has a whole new baby, and I do think that he's a great father. I think he loves his children. That new baby is going to take more time away from you. So you, for sure, matter of fact, he has 7 children. You are number 9 because it's his 7 kids, his mama, possibly you, or the other women. Matter of fact, no, it's the 7 children, his mother, the kids' mamas, then you. That's just something we dealing with men who have children. It's their kids, sometimes us, sometimes their mama. It just depends. But like, we see Diddy still actively care for, take care of, or help in any way the moms of his children. We know that for a fact. So Caresha, my love, stop. I don't mean stop enjoying Diddy, but stop making it seem as if we are the ones confused on what's going on. We get it. You are one of the women fucking Diddy. You single, but you are one of the women he hangs out with the most. We get it. He has a new baby that will have to come before you. As women, we have to be sure the men we put our time into can handle what we want in life. And if you are okay with being one of his women, that's cool. Be okay with being one of his women. But you can't be offended that people point that out when you and him be out here this publicly being one of the folks. Because if we see you and Diddy on Tuesday, and then on Saturday we see Diddy and somebody else, you were Tuesday chick, she Saturday. Anyway, there was also some other shit, okay? So that was all the stuff she said at first, okay? He then said, and that DJ Academics, because she said again, you know how he a dickhead or whatever. He said, misdirected anger. Brother Love wouldn't approve of this behavior. I ain't the one that had a side baby on y'all. Relax. Again, he is for sure the wrong messenger. I always say this: the wrong people can say the right shit. Meaning, she is responding because a lot of people were saying how she should feel, and she wants us to believe she's not bothered. If you weren't bothered, ma'am, you would not post nothing about nothing because you don't care. When we usually respond to shit is because we care. It affects us. It ain't nothing wrong with being affected. It's life. It's emotion. It's human. Okay. He also said, "Young man, be mad at me for pointing out the obvious. You said you and the nigga go together real bad. The nigga had the baby with another woman. You, the side chick, don't get mad. Now at least you get the hella gifts. Live your life, queen. Also, you tell us your business. Laugh aloud. Of course, we're gonna comment. Again, wrong messenger, but I agree with some of his points. In respect of you and him, tell us y'all business. Y'all be out here, you know what I'm saying, in the world or whatever. You can't be surprised because the way of the world is. That's why I do not post nothing, barely anything from my actual private life. I be damned if y'all they broke up. Oh my, you know what I'm saying? I just don't need anybody in my business. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful how much you let the world into your life. I told y'all the day y'all will find out who I'm with will be the day I get married. That's it. Because people love to give their opinion on shit. And I don't have time for opinions, but I got my own thoughts, okay? But he's right. Y'all out here telling people your business, interviewing or whatever, hanging out, this, that, or the other, posting stuff for us to see. So when you post yourself a Diddy, and then the other chick posts herself a Diddy, and then the other chick posts herself a Diddy, and then the baby mama posts her Diddy and the baby, we all like, okay, we see what they are publicly putting out to the masses. And I'm not saying is right. I'm saying we just have to understand how social media work these days and how folks' opinions work these days or whatever. And how even, because I'm giving my opinion, but only based on what y'all put out. Okay, I'm not one to go digging around and folks stuff. I see what's publicly out there, and that's it. Now, She then said it's cool for a man to constantly harass me online that I don't know. He did the same shit when my car got shot up. He laughed when I almost lost my life. Find somebody else to play with. I can react how the fuck I want to. And she can. And if he did all that shit, we already know DJ Academics is an asshole. That's why I say don't reply to everybody. He is someone I would have ignored. I would have fully ignored everything he said because he don't matter. That's why I never go to people's pages and say, hey, at so-and-so, this is my thought. No, because I'm not about to go harass anyone. I'm not going to anywhere to say how I feel about them. That's harassment. Now, if you come to my channel and listen to me, I'm not harassing you. I'm giving an opinion on a situation. That's it. That's it. Okay. So again, Miami, ignore this asshole. Okay, he's an asshole. Now he then said Nick Cannon women would never be having him with a breakdown the day when he announces a new baby. I'm just saying, straighten up. Y'all be knowing what y'all sign up for. Now, first of all, I don't think she's having a mental breakdown. I think she's responding because she's affected or whatever. Nick Cannon women never comment, and he always have a new baby. But that's different. I don't know why. Okay. He also said, but the love must have left Young Miami messages questioning him on red because she got all the time to be on Twitter. Mad I called her a side chick. I don't think she's a side chick. That's her anger. She's not a side chick. She's one of his women. That's it. Okay. And when she said, who happened? I'm in a breakdown. You talking on me, punk. He said, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm praying for your healing because right now you sounding like someone who found out the news via TMZ, just like everybody else. I'm sending my prayers. Love you, hun. Again, condescending asshole prick. Again, someone to ignore. I do not back and forth it with people. I don't. I said what I said. That's it. It would take a lot for me to fuss with someone, and it would have to be someone I would not. I don't see myself publicly fussing back and forth with people because it's not worth it. Anyone that I would have to argue with, I have their number, I'll call you. I'll pop up to your house. I'm not gonna IG or Twitter fuss with no goddamn body. No one. You hear me? Okay. Now she also said, again, who having them in the breakdown? Who? Okay, I'm trying to figure out when was I mad or having them in the breakdown. Bitch, I'm in La La Land with my feet up, smelling my flowers. Y'all mad. You the ones screaming at your screen, calling me out of my name, punk. And when he said he was praying for her, she said, you don't even believe that. Again, I'm not back and forth in it with nobody. She also retweeted this post of someone saying, Caresha been telling y'all she built different, so y'all trying to push the narrative of her being embarrassed and hurt is weird after girl been having her way, and she gonna keep doing that. I don't think anyone expected her to feel embarrassed because I don't think she's embarrassed. I think she's proud of being one of Diddy's women. She's immensely proud of who she with, of what level she's on, of what she can get him to do for her, and how she don't care about this, that, or the other. However, people gonna joke because it's shocking. Diddy had a baby. What? Caresha, please. You know what I'm saying? So it was more joking things, but I don't think anyone wants her to feel embarrassed. But they do. I think once she was replying, saying "fuck y'all this, fuck y'all that," la 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 la, that made folks say, "Girl, you the one." You know what I'm saying? Being one of. So it's dumb. Okay, it's dumb. Anyway, we're gonna let them be, and we will see. Look, Diddy. Hopefully you and Dana Tran, have a healthy baby. Okay, a healthy baby girl. Okay, we wish the best for y'all. Now I'm pretty sure folk is gonna be stalking that lady, and she's not gonna be in the news all the time. Okay, they're gonna want a new photo of that baby, so it's gonna be a whole new thing going on. But Diddy is the one who has to deal with it, and let's hope that Caresha maybe might babysit one day. He may be a sitter, okay, or whatever, and then that's what would happen. Okay, now I want to show. Do I care? I don't care. Let's go to the last topic. Oh, it was an episode time. Let's go to the last topic. Okay, Derrick Jaxn. Derrick Jaxn, who somebody said he is a relationship expert. Okay, a relationship expert. Now, we already knew that previously he was caught cheating on his wife. That was last year. Last year, the cheatation that went on around here was like, no, not the cheating relationship. I'm sorry, not the relationship expert cheating on the wife. Okay, so that all came out last year. She had on her shield of salvation, a helmet of righteousness. Okay, I don't know, bonds of glory. I don't know what. Okay, but his wife was out here capping hard for her husband because God has saved their marriage. Okay, had saved their marriage. Okay, he was caught cheating, had people in their house. He was wrong, dead as wrong. He said, "I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. It was a bad time in our marriage. Okay, I didn't mean it. I love my wife. I'm gonna be with her forever. I will show her how great of a man I can be. I can be all that I can be in the army of love with my wife." Well, Tasha K exposed. I think it may have been Tasha K and the girl from Gossip in the City, whatever, exposed that Negro cheating again. Not only was he caught cheating again. Now look, I don't have time to pull up the videos of him out on dates in Miami with the lady, whatever. Lady right here. Okay, his new boo, or whatever. But he out here cheating on the wife. Okay, Tasha K had, because I don't care. I no longer care to show all the receipts and shit because I'm like, we know what it is. Okay, it was all over the news. We know, but this is the time to come and just talk about it. This fool posted on social media on his IG. Let me read it. Let me pull it up so I can read it fully in my own. Let me read it. Let me read it. I gotta blow it up my balls. My voice is going out the end. Don't lose your voice. Okay, what he said was, over the past several months, my family and I have gone through many changes. Some of you have speculated, while others of you have reached out to offer support as we privately establish this new normal for ourselves and our beautiful children. Earlier this year, after much prayer, counseling, and deep consideration, we decided to go our separate ways and file for divorce. Making the decision to file was one of the hardest decisions of my life, but I found peace knowing that our mission of raising healthy children, starting with healthy and whole parents, is still being accomplished. From falling in love with your teenagers to becoming spouses and now co-parents, I'm grateful for the years we've spent together and wouldn't trade them for anything. I was blessed to have such an amazing person in my life and will forever be thankful for all she's meant to our family. We ask that if you pray, to please pray for us as we navigate this grieving process. If not, please respect our privacy. And he posted a picture of him holding his goddess up in his arms and smiling. And while she is confused and dazed, thinking he will forever love her, not knowing he would eventually cheat on her multiple times, always getting caught. Now, with him saying how several months ago they went through changes, and earlier this year they decided to go their separate ways and filed for divorce. Oh, okay. Well, last month, his current wife, soon to be ex-wife, made a little video. And we know she be making videos that be, whatever. I want to play y'all what she said, okay? I want y'all to listen. Just listen.
Every person speaking against the names Dania Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows.
Wait, what? Did you just curse me? Y'all. She just cursed me. Rewind. So just last month, she was defending her marriage, saying anyone who speak against me or my husband name, man name, whatever, I hope that is a threat.
Every person speaking against the names Dania Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your
you gonna take the mercy of my God away from me?
husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. Every person speaking against the names Dania Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35, go to Psalm 140, go to Psalm 141, and keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed day.
I don't know what to say. This is what Derrick Jaxn's wife was just saying. Okay, now her smiting us in the name of Jesus is how I'm like, but fuck y'all, but have a blessed day. You can't, but replay.
Every person speaking against the names Dania Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your
to say you want the mercies of God to be removed from someone. That's part one. Okay.
Your husbands and wives become widows.
May the husband and wife become widows. So you want someone to die? Because the only way to become widows is for someone to die. That's sad. And you're saying this in response to anyone speaking on you or your cheating husband. We didn't cheat on you. He did. He did stuff to embarrass you. And people have commentary about it because what he did.
Let your children become fatherless.
Not the kids. So you want women, because for kids to become fatherless, you want the mamas to lose the men's and the mamas have to raise children alone?
Let your seed become vagabonds.
The kids are vagabonds? Hey, Siri, What is the definition of vagabonds?
As a noun, vagabond means a person who wanders from place to place without a home or job. Do you want to hear the next one?
Yes, yes.
As an adjective, it means having no settled home. Do you want to hear the last one?
Yes.
Vagabond is an archaic term. As a verb, it means wander about as or like a vagabond.
Bitch, what?
Children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth.
You want my words to put their hand down my throat and choke me from the inside? You want widowed people, you want vagabond, homeless children, you want fatherless children, you want us to die and choke slowly.
The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm.
You look, girl, look. Prophets can't be around here cursing folk because they husband cheated. You can't be pissed that people are commenting on your cheating ass husband. Don't have a cheating ass husband. But don't kill me in the process. You didn't kill me, my future children. They're vagabonds. You want me to be single or widow? That is an insult to people who are fucking widowed.
You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35. Go to Psalm 140. Go to Psalm 141. And keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed.
Look. She did that choke part real hard. Craziness. Okay, craziness. Because you said all that, and your husband has left you and your kids fatherless. Okay, you look. We can't be out here, threatening to choke folk, for the word to get down your throat and choke you slowly. We can't do all that. God wouldn't want that. He would not. First of all, that's illegal. Okay. And lastly, your husband is the culprit. Your husband is the only one who has done things to you that deserve you saying these things. Okay. But also, I'm like, she probably was talking to the girl he was cheating. Maybe she was talking to her right here. Maybe she meant the lady my husband left me for, who was speaking against my marriage, against me and my husband. Maybe she was talking to her. Maybe it wasn't to everyone else. But I'm like, when your husband is a relationship expert, I don't know who told him he was an expert, but when that's your husband and he keeps publicly embarrassing you by cheating on you publicly, and then making it seem like in his little speech that y'all came to this conclusion. This is the thing. He said earlier this year, it is December. When someone says earlier this year, to me, that means February, March, April. That means a whole earlier this year should mean 2 different seasons ago. We in winter. That should mean fall. Not fall, I'm sorry. Spring. You know what I'm saying? March, April, or whatever. So if around March, April, or whatever, y'all decided to divorce, why she cussing us out in December? For what? And you saying that y'all made that decision months ago was to defend you being out. You going to Miami with this lady right here. Okay? Again, Tasha K had all the video shit. I'm not reposting nothing or whatever. Go to Tasha K to sit up, but again, you don't need to. It's him and her dancing around, talking around, out hanging around each other and whatnot. Okay, look, this lady had that husband, and he said, "Wife, I don't want to be with you no more." And she said, "You know, you were supposed to love me. You were supposed to." What about what I want? What about me? I'm saying, but you can't blame nobody because you don't want to go. Because you stand and you want to tell him that he gonna love you forever. Okay? Curtis was supposed to love you, not Dina. Dream Girls. But again, she mad at the wrong person. Mad at the wrong person. Because I am telling you, I ain't going. You're the best man I've ever known. There's no way I could ever, baby, there's no way. No way she'd live without him. Okay? She not living without him. She don't want to be free. She's staying. And she told him, you gonna love me. And I was like, ma'am, no. You can't smite everyone telling you to leave that man embarrass you, that man the cheating asshole, that man out here with some lady with his titties out. That man's shirt is wide. That man ain't got none button on that shirt buttoned. Okay, look, his arms can't breathe round them sleeves. He round their sleeves tight. Breasts is out. Okay, silver chain on. All this. Okay, and you at home singing, being Effie White. Okay, right, drink in hand. Curtis is saying, fuck you. Curtis has left you for Dina, Effie. Okay? Take off the bonnet of salvation. Okay? And look, ain't nothing wrong with believing God will save whatever is ailing you, whatever. But God also sometimes shows you the door. Okay? Sometimes walk out the door. Okay, you don't have to sit around. You smited everybody in your comment except your damn husband. And I don't want her singing the song because I don't want to get flagged. But she's acting like Effie White, and I'm gonna watch Dream Girl this weekend. But it's like a baby silver chain. And when men out here with their titties out, with women posing for pictures, holding drinks. Because my thing is this, no married man should ever be in a photo with some random woman while in Miami with his chest out. Her butt too close to his penis. Okay? No married man should be taking photos with random women. And look, he finger pointed. Look at his finger. Look at the cup. Look at the glass. Finger pointed to the camera. Okay? And she's smiling with her gold little chain. Okay? With her weed blowing in the wind like Nelly. And the bonnet of salvation at home smiting us in the name of God. Foolish ass shit. Your husband around here, titties out in the club with some lady. And we the ones you want our kids to be vagabonds. Your children, look, what I am rubber and you are glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off me and sticks to you. And if you are embarrassed, if you are hurt, look, we are women. well, I think most of our viewers are women. We know what it's like to be hurt because our man did something dumb. We fell in bed. We all know how it is. We can't blame other people. You can't hope that the words that you say go down your throat with your hand and choke you till you slowly die. That ain't what you do. That ain't what you do. Because his ass is still out there in Miami non-vagabonding or whatever how to work on. You know what I'm saying? But you are being upset with the wrong people. The wrong people. Be pissed at him. He didn't got a whole. That man got a whole. He is 2 shades darker. That man is in Miami having a ball out in the sun. He is two shades darker. He out in these streets. Okay? Out in these streets. Finger pointing, titty out, everything. Everything. When married men are openly posing for photos in the daytime with their titties out, please believe he is done. Most married men who be out here be hiding. You know, it be dark nighttime photos with Kango hats and sunglasses and sweaters. He out here in Miami in the daytime, honey, on the patio, rooftop, titties out, little silk chain on, fresh haircut, drink in hand, finger pointed, with a chick with a goddamn Versace fake scarf on as a shirt with no bra on. Okay. Her butt too close to his her butt is too close to his penis. And you up here, let's listen again, okay? Because I'm still mad at her for telling me I'm gonna be a vagabond, okay? And I did not fully remember what it meant because it's an old ass threat. But she around here mad at us. She around here doing this.
Every person speaking against the names Danae Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth. The word of God says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. You've been warned. And if you want to know where that is at in the Bible, go to Psalm 109. Go to Psalm 35, go to Psalm 140, go to Psalm 141, and keep our names out of your mouth in the name of Jesus. Have a blessed day.
But he out here with his titties out, but she telling us to die. What about him, Savannah? I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm like, who does that? Who threatens everybody? But a part of me feel like she was talking to the lady, her husband, who was out here in a fake Versace handkerchief scarf as a shirt with no bra. She knew her husband had left her for this lady. But I'm telling you, Effie White, leave Curtis' ass alone. Curtis ain't shit. Okay? Now, I'm done. Okay? It's been almost 2 hours. I feel like nothing else is going on. We have had a full conversation about all the things that are happening around here, from Diddy in Miami and the new baby to Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion to Derrick Jaxn, his crazy ass threatening ass wife, while he riding titties out in Miami with a girl in a tan and all these things. So again, a good conversation was had by all. Okay, I hope everyone had a good night, a good time. I will be back on live Wednesday. I'll have video up tomorrow, but excuse me, I have something to do tomorrow night. Y'all might still see me, but this may not be on my channel. Okay, we gotta see. I have to see. I hope it all works out for me. But again, tomorrow something else. But again, good time had by all. Do not forget to like the video. Do not forget to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG or Twitter. Y'all know to like the video, subscribe, like the video, and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. Okay. I will talk to y'all as soon as I can. I love you all. Have a great night. Be loved, be safe, be happy, be healthy, and all those things. Okay, around here. Do not be vagabonds. Okay, be careful to not choke. Okay, down your throat. Don't do any of that. Okay, but we had a good time, y'all. I love you all. Good night. Bye.